What's going on, Facebook friends? I am here right now just wanting to take a quick, brief minute to discuss with you kind of just the beauty of the opportunities that we have before us as we sit here. Um, One of the things that has been challenging to me all day is that I've been kind of through this place of um, heartache, um, not really having words, and I think it's okay to not have words right now. This place of frustration, of um, just not really knowing exactly how to live into this. First of all, the new norm that was created already in play. This thing that was already happening in our world with COVID, and then to have this the reality of life come upon us because of some horrible things that have been really honestly the horrific aspects of it are really just that we are living in the reality of what we've dug, the hole we've dug, if you will. I wish I was more eloquent tonight. It's been a long day. I've got distractions of my dog back here in the background whimpering to want to go outside, and he just went outside. Gotta love that. But this is real, guys. We're living in a time where we are distracted. Uh, my dog's literally the living evidence of that. We are distracted by things, by TV. We're distracted by, and we're sold a bag of lies through the world that we live in. I mean, just today, I become so aware of so many things that are happening just on the television. Not talking about the news, but literally looking at the shows that are available to watch and seeing the unbelievable imbalance in the programming that I choose from. Um, I realize that I don't have a whole lot of distinction in the kind of shows that I'm they're all kind of the same. They're very homogenized, actually. I have a definite niche, I guess you could say. But what I see in this is that there's a message being sold, a cultural relevance message about what life should look like, and unfortunately, it perpetuates so much of what's going on in our world today. We are constantly bombarded with it. Driving down the street, um, noticing just who the marketing is for, depending upon where you're at and what it looks like. It's like what sells is not just sex. Evidently, it's a world that is very much lacking in the beauty that this world has to offer in the colors and the arrays of humans. And I don't know why I've not noticed it to the full degree that I have now. Um, I've cried tears today. I went to the bank today and I sat with a banker and he was an amazing black man that and I just asked him questions about how he was doing, and it's just striking to me that I've never really asked questions like that. And to hear him say that it's hard for he and his family to even talk about because he knows what this is. He's experienced that very thing. He's experienced that fear of every single day having to wake up in black skin. And I have this luxury, and I don't feel guilty about the luxury. I mean, I can't choose this skin, but what I can say is that I've taken for granted this thing. And I've had the luxuries of waking up and honestly spending my days wondering, well, what am I going to do? And the opportunities that are before me, and the ways in which I get to choose how I want to spend my days. It's really kind of thrown me for a loop to think about, what if I woke up and the first thought on my mind was, am I going to be okay today? How do I overcome something that this culture has said is not okay? And I don't live with that. I hope I'm being clear here. I mean, I started this message at the wrong time because of my yeah. But I'm here now, present. And so what we have going on Wednesday night is going to be much more concise, much more clear, much more focused, if you will. And you guys are going to be the ones participating at a high level on what it looks like to live a life of fulfillment. And I think that the word fulfillment is the piece of for me that has changed, that has shifted in my life. I no longer want to chase after the money. I no longer want to chase after the things, the material aspects of this life. I want to I want to live for the experience of this moment every single day. And I want to live into the reality of how to do that, even in the midst of things like this crisis, to literally sit in a bank and experience tears rolling down my face as I'm listening to this man tell me about the challenges that he's faced. And oh, now I'm on fire to learn more. I'm on fire to just to not learn more and have be educated, but to learn my story, the story that is shared with so many of my Black brothers and sisters that are out there, and people from all walks of life. This has been my quest in the world of religion for so long, and yet I've just been absent of thinking about what does it really look like to live into a life where we are beginning to find fulfillment in just being each other, being with each other, finding oneness with each other, finding our true fulfillment in living into something that is loving, because ultimately the essence of divinity is the love of your neighbor and the love of God. The whole law, according to scripture, is summed up in those two things. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your mind and with all your soul and your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And now we do have an opportunity to find out what that really, really means. So I hope you'll join me and we can dig in on a life of fulfillment. This is not going to be some religious practice. This is going to be literally about welcoming all voices to the table, all walks of life. I mean, maybe not all walks of life, because Ajax, although Ajax may show up too. I mean, you never know. Oh, Ajax, he's wanting me to let him in. But it's going to be this place of unbelievable joy where we're going to get to sit with one another and learn from one another and be enveloped into a world of our stories. For that, to me, is the sweetness, the sweet spot of life, building on experiences and joy that we can share with one another, especially in times like this, not to hide from it, but to actually help those pieces be something that help us enrich the goodness that we can have when we can start to be creative and out of chaos find this method of bringing forth new life. And I'm excited about this. I'm excited about all the opportunities that this can bring. And I don't mean that in an insensitive way. I mean, we got a long way to go, and it's going to be messy, and it's going to be chaotic. But a symphony is nothing more than learning how to bring all the instruments together in harmony and in a rhythm. And when we can begin to do that together, oh my goodness, what a symphony we will be. I look forward to beginning some of that on Wednesday. So come join me Wednesday night well, you'll just have to look at the link. I don't even remember what time it was. Gotta love it. Boy, I was about to go to bed, and then I was like, you know what? I need to say something to my folks because I love them, and so I'm saying it. So y'all sleep tight. Good night, and grace and peace to all of you. I love you deeply. Bye.